Hello friends, let's start with our second part of English grammar verbs, auxiliaries or helping verbs. In previous video we had seen this tree diagram and I explained you this main verb types. Okay, with examples. Now we are going to see these helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. See here, in first part, I explain you the meaning of a verbs with the view of a action or with a state. It's regarding to a main verb. Now, I am going to explain you meaning or definition of a verbs regarding to helping verbs. Here is a first meaning or a definition in previous part which gives us explanation of a main verbs, how these main verbs are called as verbs. Now here a verb that refers to some action, act of possession, state of existence, act of a mental process or action of a process is called as a verb. Here action, we watch action movies on television. These are full with action like run, walk, jump, fight, etc. So it's called as action verbs. Then possession. See, have, has, had, own, belong. We say that I have a pen. He had a pen. I own a bungalow. I belong to this place. This shows us we are owner of the thing. That's why these are possession types of verbs. Then state of existence. Existence means what is our occupation or our designation. He is a teacher. You are a teacher, or he was an engineer. An engineer. It shows that occupation or what particular person's place or existence it shows. That's why it's called as a state of existence. Then mental process. See, mental means related with our brain, our mind. Think, understand, remember. All these verbs are related with our mind. Whatever we are thinking, understanding, remembering. Then last one is a process. Process means what? Action starts and actions ends. Between that, whatever is going there is called as a process. Process of purifying, simplify, classify, analyze, regulate, lengthen. These are examples of that. Now see auxiliaries. What mean by auxiliaries? Today's our now in this video we are going to see auxiliaries. Auxiliaries means helping verb. It acts the role of helping verb with main verb in sentence to deliver different meaning and emotions. There are three kinds of auxiliaries. They gives us as a helping verb. They works as a helping verb. I can do the work. Can is a helping verb and do is a main verb. Three kinds of auxiliaries are there: primary, modal and marginal. See, with the help of this table we can understand very easily. In our previous slides I explained to you what is am, is, are, was, where. This shows us existence. Have, has, had shows us a position, and do, does, did shows action. Then here about the modal auxiliaries, from can to must, these are modal auxiliaries. Can shows ability, shall shows future activity, will also, and may and must we are going to see in our next slides. About marginal auxiliaries, they comes as a main verb too. That's why these are called as a marginal auxiliaries. And here dash is there because these auxiliaries do not come here. We can't say used to. We say used to because it's a habitual activity. We can't say that. Okay. In our next slides, we are going to see how it is useful in our exams too. Again, in this table, I explained it. I tried to explain it. Okay. About the state and situation and action we had seen in our previous slides too. It's not necessary to explain this slide. See now primary verbs of to be. To be means am, is, are, was, were. Be is itself a separate verb, and it classifies a be, been, and being. Been is a third past participle form of a be, and being is a present participle form of a be. As a main verb, be comes as a am, is, are in present tense, was, were in past tense. Shall, will also, but here in this video we are not going to see that. Okay. See, simple present tense is our to be's first. Am, is, are we use in simple present tense and continuous present tense too. With the help of these examples, we can understand very easily. Ram is a worker. It shows the existence of a Ram. Uh, Tense form is simple present tense. Is comes as a main verb in a sentence. It shows us a existence of a Ram in present condition. That Ram is working. It shows a continuous or a process. What Ram is doing? He is working. And in present tense. Ram is not a worker. See third sentence. It shows a simple, it shows a negative, here some mistake is there. It shows a negative sentence in simple present tense. It's not a past tense. Sorry friends. See, I have to erase it. It's not a past tense, it's a present tense. See now, Ram follows the orders. Here hidden verb is there. What mean by hidden verb? If I change this sentence in passive constructions, the orders are followed by Ram. I can't use the tense form of the sentence. I only change the object form of the sentence, and I have to take are as a helping verb or in this sentence to save my tense form. Okay. Then Ram follows orders. Doesn't he? About, do, does, and did. These are action verbs. These are also comes as a hidden verbs in this sentence. It's a tail tag, or we call that add a question tag. We attach to this does. Follows is a simple present tense. We can't see here any verb. It's a main verb itself. But about question tag, we take the help of a doesn't he. That's why it's called as a helping verb. In passive construction, we use again. We had seen in I think we have seen here, but now in passive construction again one example we are going to see. Ram is following the orders. About continuous tense form. When V4 is there, what we use here? The orders are being followed by Ram. Being I have used here. Being is taken. Here being comes as a helping verb in this sentence. Now modal auxiliaries, after primary modal auxiliaries are there. How many there? There are can, could, may, might, must, will, should, shall, should. These are modal auxiliaries. We can't use these verbs individually. They are always used with main verbs. For example, I can ride the horse. I can a horse, it's a stupid thing. We can't say like that. Ride is must there. I can do it. I can cut it. I can shut it. It's necessary. Shut, cut, do is very necessary. Without main verb, we can't use these helping or modal verbs. That's why it's called as modal auxiliaries. Say another example is there. They should listen to their elders. Should means necessary. They should listen. Listen is a main verb here. Now see next thing about the next video or a slide. Can used to show ability or possibility in sentence. I can make tea. The rain can set in any time. In first sentence, I can make tea, it shows my ability. But about second sentence, the rain can set in any time, it shows the possibility. Here in exam what happens that you have to replace can with able to and able to with can. Can may be replaced by is, are able to, and cannot by is not, are not able to, or is or are unable to. In exams, question will be like that: use able to or use can. This time we have to remove this can, and we have to remove this can and use this is able to. With our we are going to change our am, is, are with the our subject. If it's a first person singular, where then we are going to use am or is. About a plural are is there. If it's in past form, could, then we use was or were there. Okay, see in next slide. May, might are used to show possibility and permission to. Example is given here: they may know the answer, it's a possibility, and they might know the answer, it's also a possibility. May and might are both we use for a possibility. May I join the party, it's a permission. In our class too, again and again we ask these kinds of a question by using may. About might I ask you a question please? It's a request. It's an example of a request. Might we use for a request. Now about a must we use for a compulsion or a obligation. You must study hard. You must obey your elders. We use this all marginal, modal or primary verbs in our English regularly. If we use that, we develop our writing skill too. We lose our marks in writing skill. Our grammar must be perfect, and whatever your knowledge gives you, mark. Then see shall and will. Shall and will, you know very well, we use for future actions or for future events, but with that it express other aspects such as certainty, possibility, request, offers, threats, and warnings too. One example is here: going to the gym will help in building your muscles. It's a certainty. It's gives us a fact. I will bring my pen back. It's a threat. Or we can give a, we can always heard this that I will show you, like that. It's a threat. Someone is threatening or giving a warning. Uh, uh, in generally we use it about a grammatical rule of English: shall for I and will for other remaining all pronouns. But here I use will for I. It's give a stress on a sentence. Okay, see, in every English sentence there is a hidden helping verb like do, does, and did. That is, he speak English. In this sentence, no helping verb is there, but helping verb is hidden there. Why? Because if I read this sentence, he speak in English. He speak English. It's only a sentence of a simple present tense with a V1. But if I want it as a add a question tag or a tail tag, then he speak English, doesn't he? Does is a hidden verb here, like that. He spoke English, didn't he? Did is a hidden verb. He do speak English or he does speak English. Sentence is like that. But does is a hidden in the sentence. About marginal auxiliaries. In name, margin means you know very well. In books, margins are there: need, dare, ought to, and used to. These are examples of a marginal auxiliaries. Why it is called a marginal? Because sometimes they looks like helping verbs, but in fact they act the role of a main verb in a sentence. Without them, our sentence is incomplete. See, you needn't answer all questions. Need comes as a necessity of the sentence. If I omit this needn't, you answer all questions. It gives a that you must give answer all questions. You needn't. It's a necessary. Necessity. It's not necessity or like that. You are used to do exercise daily. Used to give us a habitual activity. Whatever you are doing, you have to do. You are doing regularly, daily. It gives us. Okay, I dare not disobey my father. It gives us courage. Our team ought to win the match. This ought to applies necessity and expectations too. Our team ought to win the match. It's a necessary. Winning the match is very necessary, and also it's expectations from public that you have to win the match. Now see, our last thing is used to. Used to gives us a habitual activity. Instead of used to, we can use would. Both refers the same meaning. In exams, question is like that: use used to or use would. What we have to do that instead of used to, we are going to use would, and instead of would, we are going to use used to. We used to write with the Parker pen. We would write with the Parker pen. Like that, we are going to do the activity. This video is in Marathi too. I hope you like this video. You have to do which things every day. You have to write one sentence at least of every verb type: a marginal verb, main verb, or modal verb, or auxiliary, helping verb. Any take any and write one sentence. English simple sentence. It gives you practice, and practice makes man perfect, because verbs are a soul of a English grammar. They makes you perfect. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.